Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
My explorers, it is wonderful to be with you on this beautiful Saturday night. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we are doggedly pursuing that next level we speak about so frequently. And Lord knows, each time we stream, we are reaching for the stars, whether they are inside of us or outside of us. But sometimes we got to pump the brakes and practice a simple life skill. So tonight, we're doing exactly that. We're focusing on normal, polite conversation. That and much more tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, my explorers. How are you all doing? Namaste. It is wonderful to be with you. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and I can feel, I'm electric. I feel so excited tonight. I feel so excited to be looking into your eyes with you on your screen, you beaming me into your home, in your car, into your, wherever you happen to be. My name is Leslie, and I am here. I am here to deliver you the tools by which to transform your life from the ground up with Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's as simple as it can be. It's as profound as it can be. I guarantee an absolute transformation of your life starting tonight. If you're new, yes, I mean starting tonight. Namaste. If you've been here before, then you know what it's about. You know what's about to happen in your life. You can't wait for it to happen. Lord knows you're here early. Lord knows you're here early, and you know what is possible, and that's why you're here. Early bird, early, getting that worm, sucking the worms down out of the ground, finding a hole, not sticking your dick in the hole, but sucking whatever loose phallus is inside. Namaste. Namaste. I'm seeing single bits. Wonderful to see you cherish. Namaste to you. Blessings to cherish. Wonderful to see you. I know you've been having a hard time, but you're here, and it's okay. It's okay. Or it is. It's here. It's okay. The rest of your life doesn't sound good. I think I can speak for everybody who's familiar with your life and the posts and comments you make about it. Hopefully you find some time to call in tonight. Let's get you right tonight, cherish. Namaste. I'm seeing single bits coming from every little corner of the internet. Wonderful. Mary Lou says, in France, it's normal and polite to say you're doing terribly when people ask how you are. Why do we U.S. Americans have to always say we're fine? Because nobody actually cares here. There's a great deal of information. Maybe the world could be softer. Maybe that's true. Mary Lou, give us a call. Give us a call tonight. Let's get into that. Whether it's better to be European or not. I mean, you know where I stand on that. Pepperoncini, France is gay. Now, see, that's a sort of succinct way to put what I was trying to communicate. When I ask how you're doing, I can read into the tones, the subtones, the overtones of how you're fine. But enough of that. It's good. It's time for some goddamn American jazz on the Jazz Express, everybody. Put that French shit away. Let's have some fun, guys. Namaste, everybody. I got a little bit of gas in the tank tonight. As you can see, I am communing with the vibrations of this world, this universe around us, in order to channel that which you are hearing, that which you are seeing. Namaste. A gift? Nay, I would not call this a gift. It is excruciating. I hate doing this. It is an absolute burden. Much as your presence here is a burden to me, and I must be honest with you, it is a burden to me. But as you put a burden on me, this universe also puts a burden on me, and I communicate the burdens. I'm a sort of prism, a sort of light prism for undue burden, and I share it, and that's the gorgeous gift. A.E. Rook, thank you so much for that gifted sub. Bad Phone Chad, 14 bits, blessings to you. A.E. Rook also giving us a gifted sub, a 1-2 sub. BJP Cat single bit and Lej bit coming to 500 bits. So generous of you guys tonight. So generous. Night of Zeal. Money comes and goes, but Leslie's forever with us. And that is, it's true that I want it to be. The program here will always, bless your little heart, Guru. Blessings to you, BJP Cat. Oh my God, I can feel the energy already very high, very focused, very excited, but also a little laid back. I can feel that sleepiness with you guys. Well, let me put together a little bit of sleepy vibration for you. Let me meet you where you're at, give you what you need. Yeah, that tickled. That tickled me a little bit. Not in a way that I liked. If there was if you could imagine, being sort of raped with tickles. That is what happened to me just now, and I invite that every single time we do the Jazz Express, as if I'm being raped by tickles from the universe. I don't like it. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about when you harness that word, it's got to mean something, and it means it's not good, and that's what I mean. Namaste to you. Bad Phone Chad, 19 bits. Thank you so much. Arrow, okay, 420 bits. Extreme, that's funny. Now that is funny. That 420. Somebody's got a sense of humor. Namaste. Blessings to you, Bad Phone Chat, as well. Guys, enough chit chat. Let's keep it going. Oh my God. Oh my God. Arrow, okay. It's like I'm watching a snake charmer, but for humans, maybe I'm a snake, says Arrow, okay. Maybe I'm a snake. Maybe you are a snake. Maybe you have a snake. Maybe you are the snake you have. Maybe you are embodying a sort of phallic energy tonight, Arrow, okay. I can feel that from you. Arrow, okay, 1, 2, 3 bits, 1,000 bits. I'm looking at Cherish, generous beyond words. Cherish 85 coming in with 100 bits, demanding the jazz continue. Bad Phone Chat, 19 bits as well. Blessings, guys. Let's keep that snake going, and by that, we could mean a lot of different things. A phallus, sexual energy, an energy of nature, imposing upon nature, is saying no. It's the kind of the toddler saying no. Arrow, okay, coming in with a gifted sub, guys. It's sometimes, it's important you'll notice a different, into the mindset of somebody who's clearly mastered with something that they're doing. Clearly, I would never claim to be an expert. If I claim to be an expert, somebody put a fucking bullet in my head. I am an enemy of the expert. A master, however, very few people ever live to attain that status, and I do believe that I have attained that status. When it comes to jazz, when it comes to channeling vibrations and that's how I think about it, really. I say vibrations a lot, but that's really how I think about it, ladies and gentlemen. I think about it as if there's just an ever-present vibration that is present in every little molecule around me, and it is vibrating, and I realize that I am a part of that vibration, and I realize that the vibrations are not separate from me. I am part of it, yet I must also say nay to the vibrations, just like every single one of us must say nay to the destruction, to the annihilation of unity. Namaste. Through violence I am made to manifest, and through violence I may play jazz and communicate that jazz vibration to you. It's not about just saying yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's about also saying no. And you can't say yes without saying no, and vice versa. Namaste. And enough of this, let's keep it going. Namaste, everybody. Now, guys, it's being demanded. Now, I understand this jazz train can go. I can feel it. I heard, every once in a while, this jazz, it's a runaway train. And that's what it is. It feels like a runaway train because it is a runaway train. It's outside of our control. It's being demanded, commanded, flowing through us, through this universe. And ladies and gentlemen, you may be tempted to close away from the tab. You may be tempted to find another stream. You may be tempted to go find maybe one of your little self-help books from another guru, from another somebody who claims to be able to give you the tools by which to transform your life. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take that discomfort. I want you to take that temptation to step away, to click away. I want you to take that temptation as an invitation. That temptation is an invitation. Ladies and gentlemen, an invitation to continue, an invitation to engage with a part of you in this universe that just keeps going. Death will be the only respite you will find. If that's what you seek, then be honest with yourself. If you seek the end, if you seek to the cessation of discomfort, be honest with yourself. Go find it. It's the easiest thing to find in the world. For Christ's sake, in Switzerland, they got little tubes you can get into. They got little tubes. They can take somebody that doesn't make a lot of money and is kind of retarded, and their life sucks, and they don't know how to give them the tools because they refuse to engage with them. So they take that poor retarded person and they give them empowerment, the tools to get in that little tube and go to sleep. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, what I am offering is the opposite. What I am offering is the power. What I'm offering is the misery that you already are in. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't avoid it. You're here for a reason. Engage. The temptation is an invitation. Namaste. Ooh, let's take a look. Oh my God, hype train, we keep going. Arrow OK, 1300 bits, demanding it keep going. Pepperoncini, single bit. Arrow OK, coming in with that gifted sub, placing that fingerprint, that thumbprint firmly into the softness of the jazz experience. Blessings to you. Bad Phone Chat, 22 bits. Remember, a cheer of some little bits create a snowball of euphoric metrics of whimsy. Bad Phone Chat, absolutely just leaking a little pre-cum tonight. I love that. Lots of pre, though. That little bit of pre becomes a full, though. It becomes a present moment. The pre becomes present. Present cum. Namaste. That's how they should teach it in schools. Arrow OK for the gifted subs. God damn it. Blessings. Oh my God, here we go. It's time to clock back in, everybody. The jazz train keeps going. Station after station. Blessings, everybody. It's Saturday night. I hate this. Namaste. Blessings to each and every single one of you. How's everybody feeling, huh? Let's check in with you guys. You know, this is a one-way train for sure, but sometimes this one-way train needs to check in with its passengers. Let's check in with the passengers, huh? How's everybody doing on the Jazz Express? Blessings to you guys. Good to feel your presence. Good to be with you. Settling in for a gorgeous Saturday evening of exploration. Now, I'm going to say I want to take a break from the jazz just to say a little something about the theme. Normal, polite conversation. You'll know that on the bottom of the screen. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Dishman, good to see you over at YouTube, by the way. Whether you're at Twitch or YouTube, what you're going to see on the bottom of the screen is normal, polite conversation. Okay? Normal, polite conversation. Christopher Miller, good to see you as well. And that sounds like it's going to be easy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be very difficult for most of you. I'll leave it at that. So allow this moment. You think we're about to, this is going on for a long time. I'm ready. Let's start the exploration. Ladies and gentlemen, for the most of you, tonight will be very challenging. Take this as a gift. Take this break, this respite of jazz as a gift. The majority of you, given 5 minutes of a question given 5 minutes, with the expectation of having to be normal and polite for 5 damn minutes, that is going to be a tall fucking order. Many of you are just show your hand to be very disabled. In my professional opinion, as Arrow OK 6 community subs, he knows. See, Arrow OK knows how difficult this is going to be for so many of you. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and just allow you to generate the energy. Take this seriously. Tonight's going to be very challenging for many of you. And for those of you that know this will be easy, for those of you that know that you're good at this, we need you more than ever to set an example. For those that are less gifted, less resilient, let's say, they're going to need a role model tonight. So we need all hands on deck, and take this moment as a moment of respite and relaxation as you head into the storm of tonight's exploration. Blessings to you. Bad Phone Jet, 14-bit cyber sounds and expectations of percentages. Wow, on-screen namaste to you. God damn, we are lucky and rich with jazz. Lucky in that it keeps going. Now, the jazz is not meant to stop. You'll notice, wasn't this piece commissioned to end? No. Have you ever listened to a jazz song and just been like, oh, that was an appropriate length? No. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. And that's part of the gift it brings. It's utter refusal to be relevant to our lives. Utter refusal to be relevant to our lives. Now, this you'll hear a lot of jazz musicians or historians and the like make a claim that no, it is important. You know, jazz is everywhere. Jazz history is everywhere. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen. That may be true. You know, I might be able to find some hieroglyphics everywhere. I might be able to find, an ancient basket weaving technique from, the Anglo-Saxons at the turn of the, of the turn of the century, the 12th and the 13th century. Oh, history's everywhere. Nerd, shut up. The power is that nobody gives a shit and it refuses to be relevant. That is why it is powerful. That is why it is important. That is why you need to sit with it when it lasts upwards of how long we've been going already? Nearly a half an hour. Nearly a half an hour of this. And is it going to start? Is it going to stop? Oh, there it is. Oh my God, namaste. Blessings to you all. Wow, 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 wow. Congratulations to everybody who participated in the Jazz Express. Give yourselves a round of applause, huh? Huh? Give yourselves a goddamn round of applause. I'm taking the neck strap off. Wow. Namaste, everybody. Blessings to you. And a gorgeous Saturday evening it is to be. How's everyone doing? Let's check in with you guys, all right? Now, that indeed it was a challenge. And you stayed with it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You came out and you got something spiritual from it. I can feel it. I can feel a different kind of glow from you. A more stalwart glow from you. Namaste and blessings to each and every single one of you. Dishman Dishes, I'm clapping my ass. Namaste. Blessings to you. Anarchy, namaste. Blessings to you as well. Thank you so much for saying so. It feels really good to be able to grant to you that as well. Oh, Larry Picklejar is glad that it's over. Of course he is. Of course he is. I've never met a soul more. And for ladies, listen, go ahead and think about the worst thing that could happen to you and don't ever stop thinking about it. Don't stop. Oh my God. So it's wonderful to be with you. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. This is the program, the fastest growing personal power program and the most effective personal power program in the country. Bar none. And it's that way for a reason. You'll see the refrain that the program works time and time again. But you might have a question of what the program is. Well, let me get you to it, all right? I'll get you just a little brief little synopsis, give you enough to wet the whistle, and then we'll get going. We'll open up the line, and you'll see the program itself in an actual working process. Namaste to you. Now, as far as the program goes, as far as the program is concerned, ladies and gentlemen, what we do here is explore. I know it seems obvious. It's in the title right there below me. Explore, explorations. What is it that we explore, guys? What is it that we explore? Who's got an answer for that? Who in the chat right now can answer me that? Huh? What are we exploring? What are we exploring, guys? Our own buttholes, ourselves. I love this. I love this already. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, this is funny. Hypocriptomatic already got jokes tonight. Ha 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 ha, you said blow me. Thanks so much, Hypocriptomatic. Really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that perspective with us tonight, getting us started off right. Namaste. Now, if you would like to write me here we go, unlocking and unleashing the power within. All right, so guys, I've seen a lot. Our rectums suffering, sometimes here we go. Well, guys, I'm seeing a lot of good answers, and clearly many of you have been here before. So let me give you my little spark notes of the program here. Explorations is a program devoted to exploring the universe, both inside and outside of us. And by that, I mean the universe outside of us, the objective, quote unquote, observable shared reality between each and every single one of us as conscious. What? Namaste. Sam, our German friend, is rating us. Namaste. What a beautiful soul, bringing a beautiful energy here to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Sam, namaste to you, brother. One of my very new, quick and rising and shining stars. And Sam, blessings to you. Arrow OK, 10 community subs. Namaste to you, brother Arrow OK. Sam, how was the stream over there? I was just giving the little briefs, little spark notes of what it is that we do here before I open up the line. So you came at it, couldn't have come at a more perfect time, Sam, to be honest with you. You're here at a perfect time to share some energy with each other and to take one more step on that next level. Let's initiate some people, guys. Let's initiate some people. If you guys see someone new in chat, go ahead and greet them. Say a namaste to someone new in the chat from Sam's tribe. Thank you for trusting the program with your little clan. Blessings to you, Sam. Blessings to you. Go ahead, Sam, and tell me how the stream was, though. What was the vibe like right at the end? And you can be honest. If it was shit, you can let me know. If it was a bad stream, beginning to end, wall to wall, you let me know. They can't all be winners. Sometimes they're stinkers, all right? Sometimes they stink like shit. They're bad. Sometimes you go out there and you try your best, and the universe fucks your face, plops out one of your eyes and fucks your eye hole. And you could be a professional. It can happen at any moment in time. Part of the excitement. Part of the excitement. Namaste. I don't know if you're Sam, if you're even still around. Dino Scum, good to see you. Dino Scum, namaste. Oh, God damn it. All right, guys. So, listen, the program, as I was saying, I'm so glad that we have so many new people with us. So, take this moment, you guys. Allow today to be the first day of the rest of your life. Go ahead and write to me, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Send me a postcard, write me a letter, send me a little care package. God damn it, do it. Whatever you want. I'll open it live on there. I'm waiting on a couple things from you guys. I've been checking, but I haven't gotten them yet. So I'll be checking that ASAP, post-haste, and as soon as I get it, I bring it on over to the stream and get that read, get that opened up, and I send my thanks and gratitude out to you. Namaste. Namaste, Rainy, namaste to you, blessings to you. Good to see you. Thank you for formally joining us here at Explorations. Now, guys, Explorations. Now, perhaps one of the most asked questions I get from day to day. One of the most asked questions I get from day to day is exploring. I get it, but exploring what? And a fair question. A lot of people, I can think of 3 guru types off the top of my head who like to make these vast these networks of ideas and they impress upon you how you're going to transform your life. But as soon as you start poking at it, I'm looking at you, Tony Robbins. As soon as you start poking at it, you realize it's a castle of dog shit built on a moat, surrounded by a moat of piss, built on a swamp of more dog shit. And that's exactly what most of these programs amount to. Now, here it's different. You ask me, Leslie Tanner, what is it that we are exploring? I'm going to have an answer for you. And it's going to tell you exactly what I mean, and it's going to get you exactly to where you can utilize this transformational yet simple yet profound program. Now, exploring what? Exploring what?
When faced with the eternal abyss at the beginning of time, God couldn't bear to face himself, but also couldn't bring himself to commit suicide. And so he created the other, damning us all, and somehow mustered the confidence to demand affection. Relatable, sure, but equally and utterly contemptible.
Now, exploring what? The universe. Universe what? What universe? You might be asking. That's a pretty vague word. Well, I'll tell you. We use exploration to explore the most basic concepts of the universe. 2. It's a binary. The universe outside of us, let's start with that. We know that one, right? We hear, the Stephen Hawkings and the who have yous talk about the universe that we share. The observable, objective universe, physical. We can touch it. We can smell it. We can sense it. We have instruments to measure it. Lord knows we take our stabs at that. But even beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, what's that second part that I referred to just a moment ago? The universe inside each and every single one of us. And the affirmation for them is, listen, never underestimate the vastness of your misery. You're in a very unique position to understand that. Isolation and misery. Namaste. Don't give that up. Do not give that up, Days. Hippocryptomatic, thank you so much for those bits. Blessings to you. The universe inside each and every single one of us. The so-called subjective. That word's such a filthy word. Sort of emotional universe. It puts a shrink wrap around it. Allows it to deal with it as an object, as part of the observable universe. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are to take it seriously, which we are going to tonight, if we are to take seriously the emotional universe inside each and every single one of us, we are to stand in awe, and we are to stand in reverence, but we are to stand in absolute and utter fear before the vastness of our internal worlds, our internal universes. Namaste. As immeasurable as the black hole is as you cross into the event horizon, immeasurable is the vastness of our misery, of our excitement, of our ecstasy, our enthusiasm, our contempt, our melancholy, our spite, our disdain. There are no measurements for this, and God damn it, there better never be a measurement for this. Because the gift that it brings us is our own destruction. Namaste. Now, as I bring that up, as I bring up the scariness of these universes, what we are discussing tonight, and we're going to open up the lines in just a moment, what we're discussing tonight, sort of a change of pace. Oftentimes I begin the stream, I set a theme for us to explore with one another, and as I do that, I'm pushing us outward. I'm pushing us to evaluate the edge, the vanguard. Ladies and gentlemen, what we need in order to do that, what we need to go far on those nights, what we need is some oxygen in our tank, and by that we need emotional defenses. We need to practice these skills, and they're skills, ladies and gentlemen. Life skills. You might have heard a sociologist or a social worker refer to it as life skills. We got to give these retards life skills. Contemptible people. Well-meaning, but terrified souls that I have no respect for. Now, life skills, though. I will admit to some common ground with them, and it is a life skill. And tonight, what we are going to do to sort of bolster our oxygen tanks that we take with us, Nindy Nuth for the 2 bits, thank you so much. As we fill our oxygen tanks and fortify the walls of our oxygen tanks, as we are giving ourselves an emotional defense with which to move through the world, so that we may further explore ourselves and inside and out and harness the power of the next level that we speak about so frequently. It is important to bolster these defenses. And one of these defenses, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to be practicing when we open up the line in just a moment is the art, the science of normal, polite conversation. Now, you may have heard me say this before. A lot of people reach out to me in the middle of a mental health crisis. The very first thing that I tell them every single time, I don't care if they're having a panic attack, a little bit of anxiety, they're having a complete psychotic break, they're having a dissociative fugue, they're saying the goo-goos, and they're pooping in their diaper. Maybe somebody with borderline is calling me up with a new accent from the rodeo with all their new cowboy friends. They're not a cowboy. They don't have cowboy friends. They're losing their mind. But regardless of whether any of these people call me, Hippocryptomatic with a perspective, thanks so much. No message for incels, sup with dad. I mean, this is a perfect life skill for incels, Hippocryptomatic. I don't really know what you mean. The first thing that I tell them when they call me in the throes of this crisis is to act normal as they can for as long as
Two
possible.
children approached me with that classic dumbass look on their face. The first asked, "Who am I?" To which I responded, "You'll figure it out. Right now you're a stupid child." The second asked, "What am I?" To which I responded by pushing him into the river.
That's true. Act as normal as possible for as long as possible. Now, those of you that are, you might say, there is no normal. That's a weak thought. A weak thought that you should investigate. A weakness, cowardly thought. There is no normal. Yes, there is, and you're not it. If you feel that you need to poke holes in normalcy so that we're all just kind of free floating through this universe, namaste. No. You are not it, and it won't be you. And what you need to do is practice acting normal. Now, those of you that are, that do have the sort of, there's a couple schizos here. There's a couple borderlines. There's a couple, OCDs. You understand the value of acting normal as long as possible. You get it. You know that there is a normal, and you know it's not you. Okay? You don't need me to baby you. You don't need me to put a pacifier in your mouth. You don't need a social worker to come and wipe your little dupes with a wet wipe. No, I'm here to tell you that you're not normal, and tonight you need to practice being normal. So when I open up the line in just a moment, let me be very clear. We are practicing normal, polite conversations. Normal, polite conversations, okay? A lot of people are going to want to call up. You're going to do a funny little voice. You're going to want to call up and you're going to want to say something, that you think is real smart about normalcy. No. We are practicing normal, polite conversations. This is a defense. You are not normal, but you need to practice it. And with this defense, you will be able to explore this universe more effectively, both inside and out. Harness the power of the next level. But we need to practice a life skill tonight. So I'm going to open up the line right now. 708-240-8953. Again, normal, polite conversations. Normal. Keep it normal, polite. In a U.S. way, not a French way, Mary Lou. Don't call me up and tell me how terrible you're thinking about, being abused as a child, and that goes for everybody, not just Mary Lou. Let's not go there tonight. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, it's Cherish.
Cherish. Namaste to you, Cherish. How are you? It's good to hear your voice.
I've been going through a lot of shit, and I kind of had a falling out with somebody today, so I've been trying to deal with that. And
okay. Oh, well, that sounds rough. Now, if this were a normal, polite conversation, go ahead and ask me how I'm doing.
How are you doing tonight, Leslie?
Cherish, I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderfully. I'm just hosting this show, this exploration with my explorers, and having a wonderful evening.
That's wonderful to hear, and I'm always happy to be here for it.
Wonderful. So, Cherish, what have you been up to lately, huh?
Well, I actually went back and tried OnlyFans, and I've stuck with it again, but it's still, it's still not, it's not going very far, but,
OnlyFans, huh?
Yeah.
It's not going very far, you say?
Right, yeah. It's kind of stuck in the mud.
Stuck in the mud. Is there poop involved on OnlyFans? Are you pooping for Cam?
No, I don't. I'm not into scat and things like that.
Okay, so by stuck in the mud, you didn't mean like a joke about shitting for strangers or anything?
Oh, no, not at all.
Would you do that?
I have once, but it's been a long time. But it's not my thing, so probably not, no.
All right, now let's take a pause right now, Cherish. If now the theme tonight being normal, polite conversation, how if you were to grade what you just said to me, as far as it measures up to a normal, polite conversation, how would you grade yourself right now?
I'm a pretty harsh critic on myself. I'd give it a 5 or 6, I think.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I would give you even lower. You know, if we're having a normal, polite conversation, let's say you run into an acquaintance at the bank and you're like, they're asking how you're doing, and you say like, yeah, I'm doing like sex shit on the internet for strangers. Now, I personally love hearing about that. Any other night, I would absolutely cherish. I'd absolutely cherish hearing about this because it's extremely exciting, as we've discussed before. It's been a couple months since you brought it up. Actually, you were taking a break, right?
Yeah, and I decided to try it again, and then I was like, no. So I'm kind of back to square one where I was before. I mean, I got there, but it's not going anywhere at the same time. So.
Right. Well, you know, it sounds like a slog. So I'll say that to you, Cherish. But as far as a normal, polite conversation, would you say this to, you know, let's say you ran into a friend from, you know, your 20s at the grocery store. Would you bring this up?
Oh, absolutely not. That's not appropriate conversation. No.
So you understand the difference. Hypocryptomatic says unemployed. Well, so you understand the difference, and you understand this was not a normal, polite avenue. And you know, I hope you call back soon, Cherish, because it's been a while, and I'd love to hear just a full-throated. I'd love to have just a really deep conversation with you about this OnlyFans business.
Well, I definitely will. You know, I know it's just been busy on my end, but I'll try to call in more often when I can.
Cherish, please do. But before you go, I have a couple things. One, from Larry Picklejar, caller, as someone who does sex videos for internet weirdos, what's your subgenre?
That is, I dabble in a little bit of everything. I mean, just the scat and pee, I don't do that stuff, and it's not allowed on OnlyFans. I found that out. But it's more like I dabble in a little bit of everything.
Interesting. Okay. So a little bit of everything here and there. You're kind of just like a variety poster. Okay.
Yep.
So what I want to do with you, Cherish, is to we're setting the tone. You're the first caller tonight. And actually before that, Communal Vision from Hypocryptomatic. Caller, I have a real deal on pills. Want in?
I'm going to hard pass on that.
Not into pills?
No.
Okay.
I don't do that shit.
Yeah, we don't do, yeah. So there's, everybody take notes. Do not offer Cherish pills. Now, Cherish, let's go ahead and run this back. Let's start the conversation over again, and let's take another swing at just a normal, polite conversation. As interesting as it would be for us to have a conversation about your OnlyFans work, let's try to dial. Let's practice. You know, I know this isn't how we would normally talk to each other, but let's just practice normal, polite conversation. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Oh, hello, it's Cherish. It's wonderful to hear your voice and call in.
Cherish, it's wonderful to hear your voice and call in. Fantastic. I'm so glad that you found the time to call us tonight.
Oh, I've been busy, a lot with life stuff, but...
I hear you. Life is so busy, and it's like, how do we even find time to live life? It feels like.
Right, there just aren't enough hours in the day, I tell you.
There aren't enough. I know. I wish there was 25, 26 hours, but knowing me, I'd probably fill it with stuff. So, Cherish, what have you been up to lately?
Oh, my son just started middle school a couple months ago, and he's doing great. I mean, the attitude is to be expected, I guess. You know, that teenage attitude. But
Yes, I understand that. I understand that certainly. They're middle school age. You know, it's kind of like a repeat of the toddler years where they first learn to say no.
that's an interesting way. I'm saying it. I've never thought of it that way, but you are right.
There's something to it, right? They're learning that, you know, they've got a little bit of a fuck you energy to them. And
They do.
One moment, I love this very normal, polite conversation. Fluxstorm Zero, Fluxstorm pledging a subscription for the 5th month in a row. Namaste to you, Flux. Blessings to you. Thank you, Flux. I love that little user pick. That's very fun. That's so fun. And we have a communal vision actually coming in from Larry Picklejar, caller who just started over. Glad to hear you're doing well. You ever taken any internet pics of your butthole?
I have, but I haven't gotten the courage to post them yet.
God damn it. Cherish, we were doing so good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we were doing so good. We had a nice roll going. It was normal, polite. You told me about your son instead of the OnlyFans stuff, and now we're back to square one. But how did it feel? How did it feel to go back, even though you failed that test pretty horribly? How did it feel to go back and just try to be, you know, say normal shit for a couple minutes?
It felt pretty good. You know, I mean, it's just because it's not usually how I speak, but you know, it felt good to do. Yeah.
Right. And why did it feel good? Tell me about that.
Well, I guess it's because I didn't bring all of my. I guess leaving the sex shit out of it, it's kind of a freeing feeling. You know, it's just like you can talk about your daily shit. You know, and it's. As mundane as that shit is, it's good at the same time, I guess.
Right. It kind of frees you up a little bit, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Beautiful. Well, Cherish, this has been a very fantastic way to begin our theme tonight of normal, polite conversations. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being brave and being the first caller tonight. And also, I just want to say it's wonderful to hear from you. I know things are busy over there, and it's great I'm glad that you find time to call in when you can.
Well, it's always wonderful to call in, and I figured I was overdue. So
Yeah, definitely. I know you're chiming in and out, though, in and out of the Discord, in and out of the stream, and you find time when you can. I just want you to know it's good to hear from you. Hypocriptomatic, though, question real quick for you. What's with the wind sound in the BG, and what I think she means is background?
Well, I'm sitting outside on the porch. It's a nice night. That's probably what it is.
I'll bet it is.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Cherish, thank you so much for calling. And listen, any guidance for future callers tonight as we line up to have and an affirmation for women. Feel the rough sand of the bottom of your feet. This is hideous and ugly. Get rid of it. Let's do one more. There can only be so many ways through the river, up the mountain, through the valley, and you must find your way. Namaste. Okay, that was for women. Namaste. So hopefully that got a couple of you to where you need to be. Blessings to you. Now, go ahead, Cherish. Any words of guidance to maybe less experienced explorers as they chime in with a normal, polite conversation?
Well, what I would say is a normal, polite conversation doesn't involve sexual shit. I mean, try to leave that out. I know for me, I fucked up, but...
You did.
I mean, take a note from me on how I did until I screwed it up. Leave the sex shit out of it.
Right. I think it's a perfect. I think if anybody were to take something away from this first call, it'd be to leave the sex shit out, the whole stuff, the butt stuff, the pussy, penis. Leave that all out. Okay. Well, Cherish, again, it was wonderful to speak to you. I hope it's not too long until we can speak again.
Well, I look forward to the next time I do, and I love you guys. I love you, Leslie. I love you all.
I love you too, Cherish. Namaste.
Namaste.
Wonderful to speak to Cherish, as always. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, best friend Leslie. It's best friend Toaster.
Best friend Toaster. It's best friend Leslie. How are you doing tonight, Toaster? Good to hear from you.
Hey, it's been a little while. I was just calling in because I missed you.
Oh, brother, I missed you too. It's always good when best friends can get back together and share a conversation.
The topic really excited me today too, because it's I'm always trying to have like a normal, real conversation with you, and it's always getting interrupted by terminations and pop-up effects on your stream. And I would love to participate in a normal, polite, friendly conversation.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go ahead and get started then. A normal conversation. I'm very happy to be having, and an affirmation for men. Fellas, the sand is rough on the bottoms of your feet, and this is right. This is good. Let's do another one. That fucking sucked.
That was good.
No, that wasn't good. Shut up. Mother Nipplebottom with a communal vision for you, Toaster. Hi, Toaster. Nice to hear your voice. How are you?
Hi, Mother Nipplebottom. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
And I gotta affirm, fellas, one more time.
Okay.
The torrent of being is yours to shoulder. Let the world find its own way, and you push your boulder.
That was really good. I liked how it rhymed.
That felt really good, too. Kelly Hates Games, welcome to Explorations. Welcome.
So, Leslie.
Toaster.
What's up?
Nothing, dude. It's great to hear from you. Communal Vision from Fluxstorm. Hey, caller, super happy.
Oh, Jesus, this one looks long.
You are getting into the theme tonight. It's very polite to stick to the topic, and I'm proud of you. I hope this conversation is everything that you're expecting. Have a good conversation.
Healing is possible, important,
thank you,
and a moral imperative among the enlightened, claimed the rotting, masturbating corpse.
The friend polite conversation?
Arrow OK with a communal vision.
Oh, no.
Hi, Toaster. Haven't seen you in a bit. What have you been up to?
Hi, Arrow. Okay, I haven't been up to much. Just really looking forward to my conversation with Leslie Tanner because I haven't talked to him in a while. So it'd be really nice to catch up with him one-on-one, preferably.
Larry Picklejar with a communal vision. Caller, how's the weather where you are? Also, how often do you dwell on your own eternal worthlessness during your dog shit stream?
Well, I haven't been streaming much lately, so... And it's nice to... What was the first question? It's nice to...
Pepper and Cheney with a communal vision. Hey, Toaster, sad we could not do Talking Tanner.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I'm here for the Leslie Tanner polite conversation duo
Communal vision from Hypocriptomatic. Bless your heart, Larry. I hope the dewormer works for you.
Can we do like you did with Cherish, where you just had like a back and forth conversation and it was just you and her talking back and forth?
Nindinu with a communal vision. How did your Hypocriptomatic? How did your application go through for bagging groceries so you can afford internet.
I want to hear about you, Leslie. I want to talk to you. I talked to Jen already. She knows the situation. We had our conversation.
Nindy knew with a communal
Now it's time
vision.
for you
Hey,
and me.
Toaster, is that pussy fat?
Nindy knew. I don't even know what you're talking about. Look, I just want to catch up with Leslie Tanner. It's been
Please
so long.
hold. We're in the middle of a psychic emergency from Boxcar Willie. A psychic emergency.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Boxcar Willie to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Hey Toaster, did your parents have any children that lived? Just wondering, thanks. Repeat. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Hey Toaster, did your parents have any children that lived? Just wondering, thanks. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Boxcar Willie. So, Boxcar Willie had a psychic emergency question for you. Hey, Toaster, did your parents have any children that lived? Just wondering, thanks.
Any children that lived? What?
Yep, that's the question. Did your parents have any children that lived?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think so.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and let's do our conversation. You ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Toaster, it's good to see you. How have you been lately?
Leslie, it's good to hear from you as well. I've been okay, just kind of.
Oh, and you have been terminated. Namaste. Write to me, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. One second, communal vision already. This is a love stream, so shut the fuck up and get with the program. Not you, Toaster, you're fine. Mother Nipple Bottom. So Mother Nipple Bottom coming out hot with a criticism that, anyone can take that, this is a love stream, so shut the fuck up and get with the program. Interesting impression, but I honor that, and I'm interested to see in the responses to that. Thank you so much, Mother Nipple Bottom. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, it's great to hear from you, Mish. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Leslie?
I'm doing wonderfully, Mish. It's great to hear from you. It's been a while since we've been able to catch up.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't able to call in on Thursday, but I'm really excited to be calling in now.
I'll bet. I heard from a birdie that it was your birthday recently.
It was. It was my birthday on Wednesday.
Well, happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Birthdays are a special day, huh?
Yeah, it felt super special.
I don't mean to pry, Mish, but what's your favorite thing about birthdays?
I like getting cake, and I like hanging out with people that like me and that I also like.
Did you get to eat cake this week?
I did. It was really good.
Well, that's very good. Wonderful. I'd love to hear that. Everyone's saying happy birthday to you in chat. I don't know if you can see it, but everyone's very excited for your birthday.
Oh my God, thanks. So what have you been up to?
Oh, just, kicking around, working on the program, enjoying, trying to, enjoy some things here and there. I've been pretty busy.
What you been busy with?
Oh, I've been busy writing and musing and, leaving, doing my own sort of, my own meditation program. I've been, gearing up to send these tapes out from the telethon we did a couple months ago. It's all been very busy, but very rewarding and fruitful.
That sounds so nice.
Hard work is sometimes fruitful, but sometimes not, huh?
Yeah, sometimes it's just really awful.
That's true. Well, hopefully it's not too awful for you. Now, Mish, I've been meaning to ask you, Pepperoncini with a communal vision real quick. Y'all watching anything on the old boob tube?
I guess been watching. I watched that first episode of the Uzumaki adaptation. And I really liked it.
Yes, I also watched that. I had a great deal of fun watching it.
Yeah, it was really cool looking.
It was. And would you recommend that others watch it as well?
Yeah.
One moment. There's one of my moderators has got a mouth on her tonight. VJ PCAT says normal polite conversation equals boring. VJ, this is a life skill. It is practice. It is not supposed to be fun and exciting. It's literally boring. It is a defense. I don't need my leadership undermining me. Larry Pickle Jar, did you see the latest episode of Lost? I really hope we find out about the smoke monster.
I never watched Lost, but I know my mom really loves it.
Fun. Yeah, I've heard that television show is very popular, huh?
Yeah.
Pepperoncini, remember Blockbuster? Oh man, now all the movies are on the TV.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing that happened.
Another communal vision coming in from Mother Nipplebottom, it seems. Mother Nipplebottom, thank you so much for the perspective. Leslie is allergic to being polite. May I offer you a handkerchief? Me or Mish?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true.
Okay, well, Mish, let's pause it right there. Really terrific work.
Why?
I gotta say, no. I just want
Why?
to discuss your performance. You've done a really terrific job. I think you stepped up. You kept it right. You didn't. We almost lost it. We almost lost it when we were talking about hard work being like miserable and like misery being like eternal or something. We were very nearly, running off.
That one's really hard to pretend about. Well,
what part was?
The hard work thing. It's hard to not talk about how much it sucks.
Question from Larry Pickle. Well, it's sort of a statement from Larry Pickle Jar. This stream is so great. I'm not at all waiting for Abelbox to start. Larry, that is. Listen, I've been around the block to know when someone's being sarcastic, Larry. And if you don't see the value in what's going on right now, you go have some time. Go have some nice, goofy, loud time with Abelbox, right? God forbid you practice a fucking life skill that'll allow you to reap the rewards of this program, Larry Pickle Jar. Think about your future. Think about what it is that you're doing here. You just like to come here and jack off, or do you like to get serious? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this from Larry sometimes.
It made you not polite.
Yeah, I know. We did that part already. I'm having to chastise and explore right now.
I just wanted to
he's got a
check in
mouth
where
on
we
him.
were. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's get back to you.
Anyway,
really,
what about my performance?
Your performance was. I mean, honestly, it was better than Cherish's. You didn't start talking about sticking shit in your in your vagina on the internet or anything like that. So we kept the guard, we kept it in within the parameters. And as we ran up against that misery thing, we pulled it back. You could feel where that was, and then you pulled it back from that line. And honestly, that's a pretty advanced thing to do.
Yeah, I think working in like just the service industry for so long, you learn how to be polite without, like meaning it too much.
Service industry. Interesting. I wonder if there's some people that'll be calling up tonight that are in the service industry as well.
Yeah, I mean, you really learn how to bullshit interest and just kindness.
Namaste. And a lot of kindness is bullshit, huh? Would you say that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dishman Dishes, hot dog's been gone for a very long time, and you know that. Now, listen, I would say, terrific work tonight. You set a really good example for those that maybe struggle with this a little bit. But talk to me, what kind of advice would you give to somebody who maybe is looking for something to think about, an attitude or a framework, some way to approach having just a normal conversation and being normal? How would you guide somebody who's a little nervous about getting involved?
Just remember that it will be over, and you probably won't remember any of the conversation, and it'll be good that you don't.
Interesting. Mother Nipple.
Like it's going to end, and you're not going to remember. It's going to be like you blacked out.
Let the blackout happen.
Yes.
Now, that could be dangerous if someone's, has a higher risk of kind of tarting out in the middle of a conversation, though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess so, but if you can just, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I can name
Some people
5.
Are just better at this than others.
I can name 5 people that if they say yes to the blackout and they're not ready at the steering wheel and Pokemon comes up, it's over. They're fucked. They need to be able to sit in that driver's seat a little bit. So I think.
Well, I just think some people are better at this than others.
That's true. That's 100% true.
It's kind of like drawing or like sports.
Mother Nipplebottom says, I made everybody cocktails and snacks. It is easy to be nice. You have to plan a little bit to be a jerk.
Never really thought about it like that.
Interesting. Mother Nipplebottom, it'd be something if you called up and shared some of these little pearls on a more open format so we could discuss it. But listen, Mish, this has been a really terrific call. I want to thank you for calling up. And as kind of in the spirit of normalcy, you got anything going on tonight?
No, I'm going to go to bed and then go to work tomorrow.
What a normal thing to do.
Yeah, it sucks.
It does. Well, blessings to you, Misha. I really appreciate all that you've given us tonight. Very generous with yourself.
You are so welcome, and you're so lucky to have me.
And happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Beautiful to speak to Misha. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Oh my God. Hi, Leslie. It's Jenny.
Jenny, good to hear from you. How are you tonight?
I'm doing so good. I've been so excited to call up and say happy birthday to Mish.
Yeah, that's real. Well, go ahead. Nothing's stopping you. You're here to say happy birthday to Mish?
Yeah. Okay. Happy birthday to Mish. Happy birthday to Mish. Happy birthday, dear, not Mish. Happy birthday, not Mish.
And you have been terminated. Namaste. Bye-bye. Night-night. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Oh my God, I'm in. It's AB again.
AB, welcome back to the program. How you doing?
I'm doing great today. I hope you can't hear the concert outside of my window. There's some corridos happening next door.
Oh, no, I can't hear a dang thing.
Oh, okay, perfect.
No, yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, so AB, talk to me. So you got a concert going on outside your window. That sounds like a noisy thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much a weekly basis in this neighborhood. It's live Mexican music. Not just my neighbor. Like I'll take my friend's dog on a walk, and it'll be like here, like a couple blocks over, and then like a couple blocks over after that, and you could still hear it in the distance a couple blocks over. More music.
What kind of band is it? You're in a Mexican neighborhood. Is it like a mariachi band?
You know, there's so many subgenres. I want to say they're called corridos. I don't know. I don't think these are mariachis, but maybe it's very similar. It might be the same thing.
Yeah, I know that there's. I know the different. I don't know the actual different bands. Wow, and a beautiful, normal conversation, but you haven't terminated. Namaste.
Oh, okay, bye.
And he said bye. That was a strike. That was a home run. That was a home run. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Big L, it's just me, Jenny. We got cut off. I was singing to Mish.
Yeah, you were singing to Mish. And off to a really great, normal, polite start.
That was
Very
polite.
warm. That was. So, did you finish singing?
Yes.
Okay, well, now that we got that out of the way, namaste to you, Jenny. It's great to hear from you.
Hi, Leslie. Yes, I think this topic is very interesting. It was crazy when we were talking to all the crazy people the other night. That was weird.
Right, I know. That's why I thought tonight would be a nice little refresher on the topic to take the energy that we conjured up on Thursday and sort of, maybe focus it a little bit and revisit this topic of the theme of normal, polite conversation. Now, Jenny, are you ready to begin? You want to just give it a try?
Let's do it, dude.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's say we run into each other at a grocery store, okay?
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look, the chips are on sale. Oh, and you haven't terminated. Namaste. Well, almost. Larry Pickle is not having it. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Namaste, it's AB again.
AB, good to hear from you. So, listen, I would say let's just jump right into it. We got a little bit of precursor stuff out of the way. You ready to practice a normal, polite conversation with me?
Absolutely.
All right, now let's pick. Where's a normal place that we could be?
We could be at a dog park.
A dog park. Okay, let's be at a... Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, we're at a dog park. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hey, I like your dog. Is that a puppy right now? What kind of dog is that?
Yeah, it's actually... it's only... it's 10 months. It's already so big, though.
Oh, it looks real healthy. What do you feed that thing?
Oh, honestly, whatever they gave us at the vet, it's a couple months out before we switch to adult dog food. Have you had a dog? Have you had a husky before?
No, I've never owned one. There's one in my neighborhood that keeps trying to hump my dog. I have to beat it off anytime I see it and call it away, like shoo it away. Right.
Yeah, it's important to shoo them away when they're too eager and nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a big dog person or a little dog person? What do you prefer?
Well, it's a big dog that I have. It's, what do you call this? It's a Con Corso. It's got a very nice brundle. No, I'm not sure, but it's got a good stripe pattern going on.
Oh, yeah. Is that your dog over there?
Yeah. It's,
beautiful dog. Yeah, beautiful dog. How old is he?
It's a she. She's not a year old yet. She turns 1 in 2 weeks.
Are you kidding me? That's not even a year old. She's going to be huge.
I know. Look at her. She's got big paws. People are always saying how big her paws are.
I know. It's a funny thing. The puppies always have those big floppy paws.
Yeah.
You know, I it took me a long time to find his name is Sam. It took me a long time to find Sam. I tried a lot of different kinds of dogs out, and this, you know, I couldn't just find a good fit. It took me a long time.
Yeah, that looks like a Sam. Mine's name is Tyga.
Tyga? Oh, like the musical artist?
You know, I forgot about the musical artist. I was thinking more of like the tundra, or not the tundra. It's like a desert.
Oh yeah, Oh, that's so interesting. And you have been terminated. Namaste. I would say you did a good job, but you're done. That was terrific. Except for that, yeah, you lost a couple points on beating off a dog. That was a swing and a miss. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hi, Leslie. I'd like to learn how to. I just want to practice a polite.
Right. Well, one second. Before we practice that, we'll go back into the grocery store, but go ahead and it says muted. Are you muted? You're not muted.
I want to kill Larry.
No, you're not. You're not muted.
No. I thought that I was muted.
You're not muted. Normal, polite conversation. Thank you so much. Here we go. We are good. All right, here we go. So, 3, 2. No, listen, Mother Nipple Bottom, I can't look past that. No, I'm not going to be voting, and I strongly urge that you don't vote. I strongly urge, Mother Nipple Bottom, that you abstain from voting.
Oh, for the president?
Do not vote.
There is no president.
Okay, so let's before we get sidetracked, let's get back in that grocery store, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, look at the chips are on sale. That's kind of fun. Oh, Jenny?
Oh my God, Big L?
Oh my God, Jenny, how are you?
I'm so good. You like chips too?
I love chips.
Huh? Me too. Oh, are you getting them for me? She loves snacks, dude. She loves chips.
Lord knows if I get them, she'll probably eat some.
Did you see the ones down there, though? They're on sale.
Oh, yeah, I was just looking at that. I noticed the sales a little more now because chips have gotten so expensive, huh?
Isn't it true? Do you guys like dip?
Nindy knew with a communal vision. Attention public shoppers, a disheveled woman named Jenny has entered the store and smells like feces. Please stay alert. Larry Pickle Jar. Caller, you bring up happy birthday, but you don't find a polite way of relating to Mish on getting bit by a dog. Main difference being you deserved it.
I feel like I was really. I'd like to talk about that.
No, don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Do not.
3, 2, 1.
They want to see you fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh.
Chips are expensive. What's your favorite chips?
Oh, gee. I'm really easy to please. It'll be like anything that somebody puts out. Like, I'll have a bite or two. How about you?
You know, I like the spicy chips more.
Like, what kind of spicy chips?
Oh, that's such a good question. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I feel very, listened to. Larry Picklejar says, caller, how's that gay guy you had arrested? I love Takis. I love little spicy Doritos. I always love a dip.
Okay, so you're a Dorito boy? I hate Doritos.
Get out. What is it about Doritos that you don't like?
The taste of them. Isn't that funny?
That is so funny and so enriching. I love knowing that about you, Jenny.
Thank you. I love dip though.
Let's just call it common ground there. I love dip.
Hey, what is it? You say apple, I say apple.
I don't think anyone's ever said that before.
Let's call the whole thing off, you know?
I don't think that's not really the saying. But I love that you made up a new one. I'm gonna start saying that myself.
Confuse people in the supermarket. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But always say we call the whole thing off at the end of it, because then you're friends. There's no arguments.
Wonderful. Uh-huh.
Hey, Leslie.
Now, Jenny,
yes, sir?
Do you have anything coming up that you are... Oh, actually, communal vision. As Jen converses with Leslie, she sees a movement in the corner of her eye. It's a visage, a spirit, her father. She is lost in it. What Leslie says goes in one ear and out the other. Now, Jen, I've been meaning to ask you, do you have anything coming up that you are particularly excited about?
Cool question. You mean like a vacation or something?
Yeah, or even just a simple visit to the flea market.
I am going to go on a hayride.
A hayride? They still do those?
Sure, dude. And it's haunted.
That sounds so fun.
I know. Do you know one time I pushed an old lady out of my way and a child to run out of one?
Okay, yeah.
And they fell down, and I was screaming. It was a very, very scary haunted house. It was the meat slaughter room where a man grabbed me, and it just seemed like old bad memories that I ripped like from my childhood, and I pushed an old lady and a child down, and I ran and I busted through the double doors. Do you have anything planned?
You know what? Actually, I just realized I have to get going. It was great to run into you, Jenny.
Okay, talk to you later. Namaste.
Namaste. Now, Jenny, real quick before we move, you have been terminated.
No, you.
Nope, no, nothing. You're done. Listen, Jenny, I hope you're still listening. Everything was going really good, and we were about to slide into home base, but that bullshit about. One second, I just want to give a little indirect reflection on Jenny's call. I'll be right with you. Now. Listen, Jenny, sweetheart, you were doing great. You were doing great until that last little chunk where you abused an old woman in a meat room where you were assaulted yourself, and then it brought back childhood memories, and you shared that with me. Absolutely tanked the conversation. And it worse yet, you didn't even it came at the end of a conversation, and it didn't give us any time to recover from it. So you left a shitty taste in my mouth. Next time I would want to avoid you. You're going to be wondering why I'm avoiding you. It's going to put you in your head. You're going to feel slighted. You're going to feel blah, 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 blah. Keep this in mind. You were doing great. Resist the urge to share that childhood trauma shit. In a normal, polite conversation, I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about how you were abused as a child. Normal call on explorations? Oh, yeah, big time. Saddle me up. Normal, polite conversation? No. Don't talk to me about how you were physically assaulted, beat up by an uncle, molested by whoever, by some retarded neighbor or something. You save that for another night, a therapy, whatever. Not appropriate. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hello, Leslie. My name is Poet. How are you this evening?
Poet, I'm doing wonderfully tonight. We're doing some normal, polite conversation exercises, having a beautiful evening. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing as well as I can be expected to be doing.
Okay. Well, do you want to give normal, polite conversation a try just as an exercise?
I would absolutely adore a polite conversation, Mr. Tanner.
Well, let's go ahead.
May I ask? Oh, go
no,
ahead.
go ahead. What was that?
I was going to say, are you a gamer or a reader? Do you prefer painting? How do you entertain yourself when not working on the stream?
Save it. Hey, save it for the scrimmage. I'm going to count us down. Let's pick a normal place that we could run into each other, and then I'll count down. And then we'll begin. So what's a normal place we could end up at?
A coffee shop.
Coffee shop. Perfect. Okay, so in a moment, when I count down from 3, we'll be in a coffee shop, and we'll be conversing normally and politely. So 3, 2, 1.
So I went with the caramel macchiato. What did you choose tonight, Leslie?
Oh, Poet, it's great to see you. You got a caramel macchiato? That sounds... Now, honestly, I've been tempted to get that, but have never, bitten the bullet. I just never tried it before. I just got a black coffee.
Caffeine for the veins to keep the heart going and the mind sane.
I know. Sometimes I wonder what I'd do without coffee.
Indeed. I don't drink a lot of coffee personally. I prefer soda.
Oh, I love soda. I used to drink so much soda as a kid.
What made you stop?
Honestly, I just kind of, my taste evolved. I didn't want to, it kind of made me feel a little heavy.
Ah, yes. The sugar content is very high. It's not good for the body, but I like the sugar rush and I like the caffeine calm.
Gramble liquor with a communal vision. Poet, do you have OnlyFans like Cherish?
I do not. No, thank you.
All right, good normal answer. Nice job. Now, interesting. So, what brings you to the coffee shop then, Poet? If you're not a big coffee head, what you doing in here?
Occasionally, I like to meet people such as yourself or other artists, or I'd like to just sit and enjoy the atmosphere.
Really nice atmosphere in this one. I like all the old paintings and the fun couches. It's. I wonder where they got all this stuff.
Interesting. I'd imagine a thrift shop or an IKEA catalog. It all looks a bit corporate to me.
So you've seen some of this stuff before?
Not necessarily, but the style is all very reminiscent of something that you would get off an Instagram post and print out.
Oh, so you've got an eye for stuff, huh?
Sometimes. What brings you to the coffee shop, Mr. Tanner?
Well, I just get a little bit of work done, get out of the apartment. It's important, I just got to, honestly, just for the fresh air, moving around, get myself a little coffee and kind of just hang out.
Working on any projects that don't necessarily involve work?
Communal Vision from Larry Picklejar. Caller, we know you don't have an OnlyFans, but do you have a crippling degenerative bone disease?
That's not a polite question for polite conversation, I believe.
I'm proud of you. Nice. Now, well, listen, I could only step away from work for a little bit, but listen, it was great to see you.
It was great to see you again, Leslie. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.
Namaste to you, Poet. And scene. Poet, nice job. Just hung up. Well, I'll go ahead and reflect on that for you. Poet, I would say good, not great. Good, not great. You showed a little too much of your personality and disapproval of the decorations of the coffee shop. Caller, 1 second. I just want to review that last call, all right? Now, Poet, you showed a little too much of yourself. Yes, Vixen Vina. Yes, exactly. Normal conversation, how you hide that you're a psychopath. Yes, exactly. Hide that shit. Don't let people see it. Now, I gotta say, good, not great. Good, but then you got tempted. You heard that I liked something, and that you couldn't just say that you liked it, or just like say, "Oh, interesting," or "Oh, something neutral, something just deferring, moving the conversation on to something else." You saw something that you disagreed with, and kind of made too much of your personality known. And Poet, that was, if I was going to detract points, which I'm gonna, definitely on that. That really showed that you've got some sort of, some malevolence inside of you, some sort of misery inside of you, and it left a weird taste in my mouth. I didn't like it as someone who was normal at that moment. Good luck. I would say 6 out of 10 on that. 6 out of 10. Definitely some room for improvement. All right. Oh. All right, caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini, great to hear from you. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm really excited about the topic. I, as part of my, job, is training engineers on how to interact with other human beings in a way that, is productive and friendly and build trust among the people who you're working with. So I really am excited about this idea of like a mock conversation.
Right.
So I'd love to do it. I have a tweak, if you don't mind, maybe something I could throw in the mix. Would you be okay with?
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I think maybe we do if we say something that isn't kind of like steering us down the wrong path, we can do like an X and say like freeze. And then we can maybe side coach in a different approach to the conversation right there at the moment. How does that sound?
Yeah, if you think, let's give that a try.
Okay.
Yeah, is that what you do with your autistic engineers?
Yeah, and I manage some engineers, and we have one-on-ones where we talk through, how do I get this person to look at something? Oh, you got to teach them and essentially how to like have a Zoom call.
Right.
A lot of the time.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So let's give this a try. I would love to see your skills. I'll be throwing you some curveballs too. All right.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do the same. I may throw in something I wouldn't normally do, and an opportunity to kind of call it out and do that.
Interesting.
So.
Larry Picklejar. Question. What kind of engineers?
These would be junior software engineers generally. Sometimes the senior engineers also don't have that skill set really developed. So
right.
Yeah, okay. Usually the juniors.
So let's go ahead and give it a try. I saw a comment from Hoskins. Poet might be polite, but not normal at all. 4 out of 10. There's something about Poet's voice that I didn't calculate into that score. Definitely would have brought it down to 4.5, 4. Larry Picklejar. So programmers, not engineers.
Yeah, I don't think we want to get into those semantics right now. I think it's going to dilute from the essential parts of this conversation.
I mean, honestly, as soon as I hear, programmer, engineer, developer, I just think autistic.
I mean, you're not far off in a sense.
Similar minds, similar skill sets, similar. As far as my batting average is pretty good on that assumption, especially as I'm working with people through my private practice as a counselor, as a therapist. But listen, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and pick a normal place to show up at. Larry Picklejar actually has another communal vision before we do that. Larry Picklejar, caller, you're living a lie. Stop making up job titles.
I mean, all job titles are made up.
Interesting. I love this debate. Vixen Vina with a perspective. Thanks so much, Vixen Vina. Can't wait to read it or have it read to me and repeat it. Caller, are you a psychopath or just work with psychopaths?
and I refuse to answer that question.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's
maybe like a work environment, like it was Zoom. We're getting on a Zoom call together. We're remote engineers who are meeting for the first time. We've maybe talked on Slack a little bit, but we're getting together maybe to talk about something. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. So on a Zoom call, a Zoom work call between two programmer, developer, engineers, and that sounds good. Zoom call. I'm in front of a.
Yeah, and we're just doing the polite conversation. We don't have to, before we get into it. So.
Right. Communal vision coming in from Larry Picklejar. Caller, stop delaying this exercise. Talk to those programmers.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna hear a lot from the tech industry. They're going to have heard these big references to what they do, and it's really going to cause them to spout off. So just a fair warning.
Disciple says operations engineer is really just a janitor for the shit that the devs fucked up in QA. And you've been terminated. We don't even get to do it. Namaste. Caller.
Hey, Pepperoncini.
Hey, Pepperoncini. Welcome back. How are you doing?
Great. I'm happy to continue.
Oh, and you have been terminated again by Arrow OK. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
So sorry about that, Leslie. My Zoom keeps dropping, but I think my internet's a little bit better now. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Oh, it's great to meet with you too, Pepper. It's been too long. This has been on my calendar for months now.
It's time that we did this. I think it's always important to have a good face-to-face conversation and just get to know a little about each other before we start working together. Does that sound good to you?
Yep, sounds good. Well, I would say as far as a normal conversation, I'm going to do a little side coaching on you.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain that we're having a conversation when we're having a conversation.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for that feedback.
Let's just think about, just go into it and just, try to relax that part of your mind. You're already having the conversation. Like Mish said a little bit before, you're already doing it and it's going to come to an end very soon. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get back into it. Okay. It's been a while and it's good to just, finally get to see you face to face, especially because I'm so used to seeing your name pop up in Slack.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that you've just been really responsive to the questions I've had and are helping us out. We got to get this piece delivered in just a couple months. So being able to clear those blockers has just been a huge help. So thank you for that.
Larry Picklejar with a communal vision real quick. Caller, how do you deal with all your remaining programmers being replaced by AI in the next 6 months?
That's a great conversation piece, Larry, but maybe we can just put that in the parking lot and circle back on that later if you wouldn't mind.
Parking lot. Wow. Okay. Let's, you didn't take the bait and I respect that. So, well, listen, before we get into the hullabaloo of business, I kind of just want to talk to you about, I think we'll probably work so much better together if we just know each other a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sure I would just be curious, what have you been loving about this election right now? I mean, Donald Trump, am I right? Just crazy.
Communal vision coming in from Arrow OK. I cannot unhear the project management voice every time you talk. Does it count as polite when it's fake? Now, I'm going to actually, this is something that I wanted to bring up. Also, we had another communal vision that we missed. I'm going to throw this to you and then we'll go into Arrow OK. Larry Picklejar says, caller, how do you deal with your job being replaced by AI in 7 months?
Was that a repeat?
That was your job instead of your programmer's job.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, same responses before. Sorry.
So let's put that in the parking lot, you said.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's right.
So to hit the pause button and do a little bit of side coaching with you. So he's talking about he the way he phrased it was project management voice. And Pepperoncini, I understand that that's probably a skill that you need to get certain things done a little more efficiently, to sort of create an emotional buffer for the professional environment. However, in terms of a normal, polite conversation, I don't think it's very normal to have, it sounds the asshole of your spiritual being is so tight. It is wrenched tight. It's like someone put an ice cube in your asshole in a spiritual sense. Larry Picklejar, the parking lot is full of a lot of worthless former programmers. Not taking the bait. Okay. So I want to take a swing at continuing the conversation and, allow yourself, and this is going to feel, I'm going to give you the opposite guidance that I have to give a lot of people on this, because I got to tell people, reel it in, don't talk about your childhood trauma, don't talk about your OnlyFans. But in your case, I want to hear a little bit of Pepperoncini. I want to hear you in this conversation a little more than the version of you that gets stuff done at the office. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the benefits I normally have is having some context around some of the personal details to insert into those. So when it's coming in so cold, I feel like I got to get a read on the person.
Right,
first.
but you're
so I come in very neutral to match energy,
Right. So okay, let's just start over with this approach then. Let's start the Zoom call back up.
Right.
Let's just I'll lean a little more into the to something else. Okay, let's give it a try. We're on a Zoom call. 3 communal vision actually before that from Larry Picklejar.
Sure.
Caller, everything you are saying is a word salad that AI will replace in 3 to 5 months. Not taking the bait. 3, 2, 1, let's start. Oh, hey, Pepperoncini, it's good to finally see a face with that username.
Yeah, Leslie, it's good to chat with you as well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great. I mean, I ate a little bit of lunch, got a little sleepy from it, but I got some more coffee. I'm feeling good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm busy with the kids. I don't know if you know this. I have 2 kids, and one of them just turned 2. So getting sleep is just a challenge sometimes, but it's been great. We've been having a wonderful time.
Yeah, I saw you posted those kids in the family text channel in our Slack group. How are the kids doing?
Oh, they're doing great. My 2-year-old is just at this point in her life, she's so adventurous. She's always just willing to kind of climb whatever, danger be damned. And it's such a contrast from my older son, who is an absolute sweetheart, but is just so much more timid than she is. And just these 2 different personalities, it's great to see, but they get along so well. Well, how about you, Leslie? I see you're in that channel. Do you have kids?
No kids for me. Maybe someday in the future. It's always been an open question with me and my wife.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Maybe some fur babies or something like that.
Fur babies. Yeah. Maybe. We do have a dog now that you mention it.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. That's great. What kind of dog?
It's dying.
Okay. And freeze. So, okay, I wanted to go ahead and just give you a moment there. I know you really set me up for that. I want to appreciate it. I think, there's a way to kind of to bring that up, but I think it was very abrupt. I think it actually is. It's really nice sometimes to be vulnerable in that way and to share a little bit maybe of a struggle that you're going through. But I think you need to find a way to bring it up in a way that opens the door for someone to interface with it.
Now I just tested you with that. I just planted a seed with you with that.
Oh, I see.
Question from Arrow OK. Are you coaching the guru right now?
Well, he said specifically, A. Rook, if you were listening earlier, that he would be throwing some curveballs. So that's what I was trying to anticipate.
Right, but then you started coach. Well, okay, so I would say as far as maybe we got some process things to iron out. Arrow, okay, are you coaching the guru right
Sure.
now? Gripple, thank you so much for those 100 bits, by the way. Gripple, good to see you. Good to see you, Grip. Now, okay, so
I understand.
You
I understand
didn't
what
take
you're
the bait,
saying. Now,
though.
you want me to navigate. You want me to navigate it.
Yes. I'm like
Okay,
upper
so let's
management.
go right
Think of
back
me as
into it then.
even upper management. All right, I've got another curveball to throw at you. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, back in the Zoom call. Now, so that's so funny about your kids. One kid, your older boy is a little timid, and your younger girl is rambunctious. Have you thought that either of them might be trans, and maybe get some on some hormone blockers?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question. It's something that I feel like the conversation is open for them to suggest, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean that's such an interesting thought that you had there. So yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah,
it's something that I would love to hear. About maybe some of your hobbies. What is it the thing that you do to fill your time? To kind of relax.
Oh, I enjoy. I do a lot of skeet shooting.
Skeet shooting.
Yeah,
now, that's one you don't hear very often.
Skeet shooting. Yeah, it's so fun. It's so relaxing. You wouldn't think that having a gun would be really relaxing, but it is actually very relaxing. Do you have a gun?
I don't, but I have shot one. We do live in Louisiana, so gun culture. Actually, when I was an engineer at a different company, we had some Polish developers who came into town, and the thing they really wanted to do was shoot guns. So we actually took them to go do that, and it was my first time doing it. But it was a lot of fun. I could see that being a nice time.
Sure. I was thinking maybe. Do you think you'll ever give your little trans kids any guns?
Well, I don't think you have it, quite right. I don't think so. I don't think it's really an issue that I'm too worried about. I don't think about it too much. But yeah, I'm just curious. We're meeting. It would be so great if we could just get down to thinking about how we're going to tackle this kind of like integration issue that we've been having.
All right, and scene, beautiful. I love that. You really listen. I really put you through the ringer, and you handled it very well. You gave pieces of information. I took that information and I used it against you. I tried to push you into some zones, and you wiggled out, handled it personally yet professionally. I think you are probably the most skilled normal conversationalist we have heard from so far tonight.
Oh, thank you, Leslie. That's so nice to say. You made it easy. You set us up well for success. So I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. I think what you bring a certain tenacity to the situation that I think a lot of people could learn from. I think a lot of people, I said to, bring a little more of your personality for it. And it's like you had a dial. It's like you had a dial and you just increase it a perfect amount.
Yeah, I think mirroring is really important. That was something I learned. I worked as a busker for Greenpeace at one point in my life, where they would you had to sign 2 people up a week for $15 memberships to Greenpeace, and just you're a person on the street wearing a vest. And so one of the things they taught you was matching that energy of the person that you're talking to, as a way to kind of higher conversion shit. It's wild. It's wild.
Right. I'll bet that that's if you're. That's a place to sharpen your blade, because nobody wants to talk to you.
No.
A Greenpeace?
I had this guy, I had people who they didn't like us, right? So they would get in our face. And so you had strategies for that as well. And my favorite was, so they come at you and be like, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Get out of here. You'd be standing in front of a Trader Joe's, making sure you're not blocking the path. And then you'd say to him oh, so it sounds like you maybe want to sign up at the $25 level. You'd be like, fuck no. I don't want to fucking sign up. So $30, you want to keep you. It sounds like you're really passionate about this, and that would just confound 99% of them. It was kind of remarkable to have those kind of in the pocket strategies. Yeah,
I love that. I love in the pocket strategies. I love how many phrases you have. This is gorgeous. There is a darkness in you, Pepperoncini. I just want to comment separately. There's a darkness inside of you, and I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, you got to use it. You got to wield the tools that you have, right? You got a toolbox.
Right.
Use every tool in your toolbox.
Wow.
If you got a darkness in there,
and
use
you
it
do.
to your advantage. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Hoshkins with a communal vision on our way out. Hoshkins says, caller, this would have been a good time to practice being an engineer 10 times every conversation. I don't know what that means. Practice being an engineer.
Maybe it's a reference to like being a 10x engineer, which is like, again, more gobbledygook, nonsense shit.
Oh, okay, so that's inside engineer stuff, huh?
Probably, yeah. I think maybe that's what they're going for.
Vixen Vina with a communal vision as well on our way out. I don't know what is wrong with you. Something is, but I love how much you like Zoom calls.
Oh, I hate Zoom calls. That's the last thing I want to do is be on a call for an hour. It's terrible.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible. I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like it feels apocalyptic. But yeah, listen.
I think, can I just say something?
Please.
Can I say one thing? I think to just kind of like level set, you like this, is that like I hate doing all of this, but it's a survival tool too.
And you've been terminated. Namaste. I bet your meetings run long. Arrow OK with that little message on the way out. I'll bet your meetings run long. TTYL, he says. Blessings to you guys. I got to take a piss. I got to take a piss so bad. I'm overdue. I'm going to allow this moment of respite, get a little bit of water, and stick around for a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. If you're looking for some extra tools, for some extra program materials, I host an exclusive library of videos, music downloads, monthly postcard, etc. at the community of devoted light. Stick around for a couple words about that. But in the meantime, I got to piss, guys. I'll be right back in just a moment. Namaste.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Today we have a very special guest, Edgar. Edgar, why don't you go ahead and say a little something about yourself?
Hi, my name is Edgar. I used to be a meth addict, and now and now I'm high on life.
Edgar, be honest.
Okay, I'm high.
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, my explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. The power, it courses through your veins right now as we speak, a power that you have spent your whole life afraid of, but a power that will truly allow you to become a stakeholder in your own destiny. So that was a couple of words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. Now, if you're interested in taking advantage of some additional materials to really take advantage of the work and the process and the progress that you've seen so far in the call-in show, then, ladies and gentlemen, for just a couple dollars a month, those materials can be yours. We started experimenting with a podcast. Also, at the top tier, we are sending out VHS tapes starting next month. So instead of the prints, we'll be sending out the VHS tapes. Very exciting stuff. But guys, that's enough of that. Blessings to you. Nindy New wanted to play games with the hot dog command and got himself timed out. So you kind of just deal with it, idiot. Namaste. Blessings to you guys. Thank you so much for being here for so long. What beautiful exploration we're having tonight. I knew tonight was going to be challenging for many of you, but I've been very impressed with some of you. Very impressed with some of the skills that you have put on display so far tonight. Some of you who I even expected to do a very, very bad job, Jenny. I expect to do a very bad job. We're actually able to keep the wheels on the bus for longer than I thought until we got right at the end, Jenny, specifically for you. You brought up being like abused, whatever it was. I'm not exactly sure what the trauma was, but it was not a place for that. So something to consider. Space Cat, namaste to you, Space Cat. Blessings to you. I don't really like what you put in chat just now, but thank you. I appreciate that. Death Became Her also. I don't really appreciate that kind of stuff, but namaste. Blessings to you. Now, Lincoln Pork, I want you to know that we're going to be opening the lines. You say you have skills? Well, come show them. I'm opening up the lines right now. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Back on Explorations with Leslie Tanner, having normal, polite conversations. Ugh. Lincoln Pork, it's all yours. You said you got skills. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Borealis Black.
Borealis Black. Namaste to you, Borealis. Finding time on a Saturday night. Maybe in between some homework?
Yeah, I needed a break.
I'll bet. I'll bet you did. Borealis is, just to explain to those of you that are a little newer here, Borealis is a very seasoned, very bright, shining explorer here who has made the unfortunate decision to go back to school. But we're here to support her, here for her on her journey as it unfolds in any direction. And I just say namaste. So thank you so much for finding time to be with us tonight, Borealis.
Sure, it's good. I've been trying to catch some of your catch up with your podcasts and catch up with some of the shows, but I know I haven't been as much of your student lately.
No, I understand. You know, that's each of our journeys are just as enigmatic and winding as the next. And part of that is we don't get to control the shape of the path as it unfurls from our heart and mind. Isn't that true?
So true. So true.
So true. So true. Uh-huh. And so Borealis, tonight we're practicing normal, polite conversations. And before we get into one with you, I kind of just want to ask you, as a more senior explorer here, what are your reflections on some of the calls you've heard tonight?
I've only caught like the last 45 minutes show live tonight. I caught Pepper Cini's little fake Zoom interview with you. I thought he did that rather smoothly.
Right. I thought
I feel like some of these conversations, like, can you have a polite conversation and have it like be a little bit spicier?
Interesting. So you're saying there's room for spiciness in a normal. Now you left out one of the key words in the theme. We're having normal, polite conversations, and you said in a polite conversation, can we talk spicy? Now, I would say in a polite, you can talk about spicy topics in a polite way, certainly. I would say, though, normal, though? A normal conversation?
I mean, I guess maybe it depends on where you live. Like, I live in New Orleans, and so
Right.
it's not a normal place to live. I get that. So maybe my idea normal is a little different.
Maybe, yeah, and maybe that's something we can. Well, let's take that and focus on that tonight, because you are in a weird, freaky place where there's different rules than It's a weird pocket of America. It feels as if it's almost not even America down there.
It's kind of like a third world country more than a state, or an area, region. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. And I would say that, we have much to teach the third world countries. Well, cinematic.
Good vibes only? Good vibes are a sickness.
1 second.
They are breast milk to the feeble-minded.
Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you so much, cinematic. Now, I would say we have much to teach. So as a member of a third world country, and, I can understand that your instincts will be sort of more primitive. Can we talk about spicy stuff? Can we, but no, I'm going to teach you the more developed world of normal. How about we focus on that tonight?
Sure.
Okay, interesting. So let's go ahead. I'll throw you a couple curveballs like I did with Pepperoncini, as like a test. Does that sound all right?
Okay, this is like in Hell's Kitchen, and they're like trying to run the pass, and like they get their sous chefs to like mess up a dish on purpose. See how they handle it.
Night Year with a communal vision saying, fucking miss you, Guru. Namaste to you, Night Year. It's always good to see you when you can pop in, Night Year.
Hell yeah, Night Year.
Missing your vibes, missing your warmth, missing your presence, certainly, Night Year. But I understand that life happens. We all understand that. Many of our paths, they wind. We were just speaking about that with Borealis. Good to see you, Night Year, though. Frisbee resubbing with a prime. Blessings to you, Frisbee. 5 months in a row. Frisbee riding a little roller coaster there. Very cool. Explorer surrogacy advocate. Really into sort of surrogacy pregnancy, I think. Didn't know that about you, but I like knowing it about you. I think that's a very futuristic thing to do. Now, thank you so much, Frisbee. Now, let's go ahead and just jump right in then, huh? Let's just jump right in.
Let's go.
Okay. Now let's pick just like a normal spot where we might run into each other and have a conversation. Where's a normal place? Just a normal place off the top of your head.
How about on campus?
Campus.
Okay.
Love that. Okay, campus. Let's do campus. Okay, ready? I'll count down from 3 and we'll get started.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Borealis. Oh, hey. Namaste to Night Year, gifting 20 subs. Holy frickin' moly. Extremely generous of you, Night Year. Blessings to you. If you just received a subscription from Night Year, let your thanks and gratitude be known. Namaste. Thank you so much, Night. You're really believing in the investment of this community and the program and the light that is involved and threatens the world with the darkness with. Blessings to you. Namaste to Night Year. Extremely generous. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Okay, let's start. Ready? I'll count down again from 3. Ready, Borealis?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, is that you, Borealis?
Oh, hey, Leslie. How's it going?
I'm doing good. Borealis, has been so long since since we run into each other. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I've been busy. I'm officially went ahead and double majored, so I pretty much live here now. Yeah.
I'll bet. Are you bringing coffee from home? Certainly, you got to be on some kind of stimulants in the library.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. A full pot every morning, and then I've got like backup coffee I keep in my truck.
I love that. So double majoring. Wow, what is that? So I was going to ask what you've been up to. So I guess that answers the question. Double major. What are your double majors?
Well, I was majoring in film, and then I was minoring in music. But I'm spending like 75% of my time on the music classes, and they like to only give you like 1 or 2 credits for some of the music classes, even though it's the same amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and just double major. I'm trying to do like composition for like film scores and stuff. Yeah, so I figured that'd help. I'm taking some extra jazz studies classes because my brain didn't hurt enough.
Jazz. I don't really care for jazz. It's yeah, I can't say that I enjoy jazz, but it seems complicated, and I guess I respect what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts. I mean, but that was the stuff I found the most painful, and I thought, that was the right direction to go.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I don't really get jazz, and I would agree that it's painful, but film is just like, whoa. Sometimes you ever watch a film and just be like, whoa.
I mean, I've watched mostly those kinds of films. A lot of the entry film stuff I'm finding, you get to watch a lot of those foreign pretentious films. So I've only seen one film for class this year so far that's not had subtitles.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything is like it's every kind of subtitles: French and Spanish and Italian. We watched 2 movies in Russian. Basically, it's just like you watch a bunch of movies that like you're supposed to not know what's going on. I think that's
Communal Vision from Pepperoncini says in Gay Paris they call them cinemas.
The cinemas. Okay.
So wow. So well, that's good. It's good that you've been busy. It sounds like you're doing something that really your heart's in, and that's nice to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rolling dollar amount, but I'm like just not thinking about that. Like denial's been my friend there. I feel like.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, listen, I got to head out. It was really good to run into you.
Oh, you too, Leslie. I love your show. Keep up the great work. It's good to know you've got the torch going while we're out playing around.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't sound like you're playing around too much, but I know what you mean. Well, it was great to talk to you. Hopefully, it's not too long before we run into each other again.
Indeed. Namaste.
Namaste. All right, now and scene. Okay, that was interesting. How'd that feel? How'd that feel for you?
Pretty natural. Pretty natural.
It seemed natural. You seemed natural. You once you found your groove was pretty easy to find and pretty easy to maintain. I didn't feel like you were having to try too hard while that was happening. Does that feel right?
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much, like I said, I mostly live on campus, even though I don't.
Right.
So most of my day is filled with similar conversations, talking to freshmen. I have to kind of be careful. And I guess this is good practice because with the polite side of it, because I'm surrounded by like 18-year-olds, and there's certain inappropriate thoughts that I have that I shouldn't necessarily give voice to.
Well, you can legally talk about, sex with them. They're adults.
Yeah, I was talking about, like, I was making like comments about like bars or drinks or something the other day, and she was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, wait." Never mind.
Okay, so you find that
I also have to watch it too, because my instructors are like the same age as I am, so like I feel like we're peers, right? But we're not. But we are.
Right.
But we're not. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. So the politeness part, made me kind of maybe like putting a little filter check first. It's definitely helpful.
Yeah, I could definitely feel a filter on that, and that was good. Because that's what yeah, absolutely. In terms of normal and polite, now once you're in different situations, you might find that it is, maybe there's a little bit leeway on the in what you could kind of traverse into. However, tightening that butthole up and doing the kegels, so to speak, the spiritual kegels around conversations like that. It's worth its weight in gold. It really gets you through. Cherish mentioned earlier tonight that it was almost relaxing to be not relaxed in our conversation.
Oh yeah.
Does that feeling ever occur to you while in your situation like that?
Yeah, actually, it's something we've been working on in one of my acting classes too. Is like holding on to whatever that emotion is, and I find when you're like clinging to anxiety and other like so-called emotions that are negative, like that's where I get my biggest boost. Right.
Yeah. And so I love that. I love that because you're a more advanced explorer. These are things that have occurred to you, things that you've traversed already. But I like seeing them in action from you, and a lot of people in chat benefit from seeing this in action. There was a communal vision from Pepperoncini that I wanted to relay to you. Do the kids invite you to the boot to drink with them?
No, because I got a UNO, but I live pretty close to the boot. That's where the Tulane, the rich school kids live. I live in their neighborhood, but I don't go to that school.
Right. So you're familiar, but you have yet to be invited.
Yeah, that time never kind of existed for me, honestly. not that bar.
Right on. Well, there's still time. Maybe you could, maybe that could be like a little side quest of your time in college, of trying to get the popular rich kids to like you.
At the other university? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could get them to buy me like some decent beers, maybe.
That would be, honestly, that'd be a really funny character that you could, like a bit you could do maybe. Pepperoncini, the communal vision. Sorry, do they invite you to the sandbar?
Yes.
Yes, that's an emphatic yes. Not Mish with the communal vision. Not Mish saying, bonjour, chérie, croissant, fromage, omelette, je m'appelle Mish, pain au chocolat.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
She's just kind of having a stroke, probably.
She speaks beautiful kitchen French.
Yeah, just kind of don't really know where that came from. Or thank you though, Mish. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Now I was thinking this could be a fun bit, because you're older than them, and it puts you in a position of an interesting position that if you took like a very kind of overly eager, low status position that really wanted to impress the like kind of rich, popular kids, whatever, you find one of those cliques and just kind of glom on and just and really be like, hey guys, what are we doing this weekend? Oh, I can bring so much beer or something. You could do stuff like that.
Hey, and I actually, Louisiana loves to have weird laws and stuff. One of our laws on the books is you have to be 21 to buy, but you only have to be 18 to drink.
Oh.
So technically, I wouldn't really get in trouble for that even. So I could be the old guy at the party, right?
Yeah. That everyone's trying to figure out and everyone tolerates. You get way too drunk.
You're like, she gets beer. So.
You start flashing everybody like at 8:30.
I'll bring my bass guitar.
Yeah.
Start like doing some licks in the corner. Yeah.
Just play Seven Nation Army or something over and over again.
Yeah. Smoke on the water.
Yeah, smoke on the water. I think this is beautiful. All right, we got a whole character for you. Beautiful.
Cool. I've got my homework for the week. Thanks, Guru.
Absolutely. Well, Borealis, it was wonderful to speak to you. I thought you did a pretty good job. As far as my rating for your conversation, I would say a 6.5 because I want to give you a little bit of push. I want to get you to, I want to tighten it up just a little bit. I thought you didn't quite, hit up against the guardrails, but you were close. You were close to divulging almost a little too much about yourself in a genuine way, and I'd like to see that tighten up a little bit for you.
Sounds good. I'll work on it.
All right. Well, namaste to you, Borealis. Thanks for finding the time to call us tonight.
Absolutely. Hey, the program works. Namaste, everybody.
Program works. Namaste.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Nighty-night. What a treat. What a treat to get to speak to Borealis, huh? What a treat. Oh. Namaste. What just happened on the screen? I don't even know. Something from YouTube sometimes. YouTube, how are we doing over there? How are we doing at YouTube? Linka Pork, you said you're not calling in. Don't worry about it.
The most valuable advice I give to my clients,
if you say something, I'll just hang up
especially
on you.
under duress
You won't
or
get his band.
experiencing crisis, is to try their best to act normal for as long as possible.
We were just speaking about that earlier, and tonight in that spirit, we're discussing normal, polite conversations, practicing. Thank you so much, Fram, for the bits. Yeah, the quotes have been really nice. Lincoln, yeah, listen, you can give a call. Don't accept it as a challenge, but if you do if you get out of hand, I'll just hang up. But you said you have skills, and Lord knows we need those. Lord knows we need those. Namaste. Papa Dooch. Pirate Shipping says doing good. Lincoln Pork, I can't. It's rolling. Papa Dooch says the fucking cat spilled my goddamn lemonade. Yeah, Lincoln Pork, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Maybe it's something for the future. Maybe something we can put on the calendar for the future, huh? The line is open, 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Another quote?
Two children approached me with
I'll do
that
another
classic dumbass look on their face. The first asked, "Who am I?" To which I responded,
We'll do another one.
"You'll figure it out. Right now you're a stupid child." The second asked, "What am I?" To which I responded by pushing him into the river.
Doing another one.
Human sexuality is debasing and hideous, and yet the ideas of transcendence or liberation provide a glimpse into an even deeper human perversion.
Absolutely. Never underestimate the repressed fear of the liberal mind. Never underestimate the repressed fear of a liberal mind. When they start talking about transcendence or liberation, treat them as if they're trying to sell you Herbalife or Cutco knives. maybe buy into it for a moment to be polite, but get them away from you as quickly as possible. Play no part. Play no part in their weird fetish with liberation. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. It's Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, welcome back, Dee Dee. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, Leslie?
Oh, Dee Dee, I'm great. I'm having a wonderful evening. I don't know if you've caught any of the program tonight, but we're doing normal, polite conversations tonight.
Oh, splendid.
Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna be a breeze for you. Grandpa Liquor with a communal vision. I just pooped feces into my outstretched hands and threw the steaming manure at someone that kind of just cut off. So maybe they died halfway. I'm not sure. But Dee Dee, let's go. How have you caught any of the program tonight?
No, I just got back home from being a clown.
A clown? You were a clown tonight?
Yeah, I'm a clown this month for the Halloween haunt, my local amusement park.
Oh, interesting. So just a little temp work. Are you an actor?
Yes, yeah, I'm an actor.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured. So that's not surprising to me. So are you working there with some of your actor friends at the haunted house kind of situation?
No, this is all new cast of critters that I'm meeting. And I'm in the clown section. It's like a whole clown section. I don't know. I just met them all for the first time. They're great though.
Interesting. Yeah, it can be very fun and invigorating to infuse your life with new energies like that.
Indeed, I concur. Leslie.
100%, Dee Dee. No, Dee Dee. So you're an actor. You're at a haunted house. You're meeting some new people. So I think tonight's theme is going to actually slide right into place in your life right now because what we're not just talking about normal polite conversations conceptually. What we're doing is sort of having these normal polite conversations as an exercise to sort of sharpen our ability to stay normal, stay polite, and see it through to the end of the conversation.
Well, I appreciate that. This is I like this exercise.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries, Lincoln Pork. Don't worry about it. I'm glad that you're here. Maybe in the future we can find a way. Now, Dee Dee, let's stop hollybutting around. I don't doubt that you have the basic skills to be normal and polite. We've seen it actually tested pretty seriously in the most recent Infatuations, which, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't gone back and watched his performance in the Infatuations with Leslie Tanner competitive dating game show, you're really missing a masterclass from Dee Dee. So you can get through this normal polite conversation breeze, but what I'm going to do is once we start talking, I am going to throw some curveballs at you, okay, to test your ability to stay normal, stay polite, and see the conversation through, okay?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
And I'm going to test you I'm going to try my best to test you from the specific angle having to be around actors. Okay. And so let's see how this goes. I don't know where this conversation is going to go yet, but and neither do you. And we're just going to give it a try and see what happens. See if we can't learn something. How about that?
That sounds good. That sounds great to me.
That sounds good. That sounds great to me. Already a good answer, to be honest with you. Everybody welcome Horsey Lobster. Namaste to Horsey Lobster. All right, so let's pick a normal place, right? Let's just pick a normal place where we might run into each other.
A lot of actors are at coffee shops a lot, either working there or, getting coffee.
Yeah, let's do a coffee shop again. We did a coffee shop earlier, but I think it's a perfect spot for us to set this conversation. And so let's go. Okay, I'll count down from 3 and we'll get started. How about that?
Okay. Are you going to start or am I going to start?
Let's just kind of find each other, right? We haven't noticed each other yet.
Okay, I see.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Leslie?
Oh, Dee, I know that voice. Dee, it's you. How are you?
Leslie. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you, man?
Oh, man, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful today. I feel great.
That's good. Gratitude is something that's best practice every day. I try my hardest.
I love that. You have such a good energy you always have. Dee, though, it's awesome to run into you. 1 second. Excuse me, this was supposed to be soy, right? Because it tastes like oat. I can't have oat. Yeah, can you just remake it?
I'm sorry. Oh.
Thank you.
Hate when they do that.
I know, right? It's the words don't even sound similar.
Yeah, they're working all day. I'm sure this guy's been standing on his feet for like more than 8 hours. I mean, look at him.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
Nodding off.
I know. It's funny though. I've never been so tired that I can't understand the difference between the sound of oi and o. So, but I guess we're all different. That's what makes this world beautiful, huh?
I agree with you there. This world is beautiful.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dee, what have you been up to? It's been a couple months since we ran into each other. What have you been up to lately?
Well, I'm here right now. Trying to cut down on caffeine, honestly. Got a decaf, but I'm here working on my spec script, working on a movie, actually. It's coming along pretty nicely. I got a couple of collaborators, but I'm doing the main heft. How about you? How's everything been with you?
Oh man, I'm doing great. That's so interesting. You've been so busy working on stuff. That's so cool. I've been just doing. Honestly, I've been on the audition circuit as much as I can lately. I haven't really given myself time to relax. I'm just trying to, I might be getting scammed by an agent who's sending me on all these auditions, but I'm not quite sure yet. I just haven't nailed anything, and I haven't really felt right with any of these parts. But I'm just trying to get out there. Is basically what I'm up to lately.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to? Is this like film stuff or like theater stuff?
Oh well, it's literally anything. I love both. I love the immediacy of theater, but I love the precision and nuance of film. I think I'm well suited for either one. I'm just kind of waiting for somebody to give me a chance. What are you? What is the spec script that you're working on? What's it for?
Oh, it's kind of a personal project. It's a bit of a comedy, a stoner buddy comedy. Yeah, it's called. It's called Boob and Tube American Lube, actually.
Boob, that is so funny. Dee, I knew it had to be something so funny like that. That is so funny.
Yeah, it's well, listen, I mean, just wait till it comes out, or if you want to read it, I can send you something.
Oh, I would love to read for it. Yeah, listen, I could. If you're looking for a part, I don't know, maybe I could be a good fit. I don't know. Are you still? I don't know what draft of the script you're on. What draft are you on?
Well, this is the second go around. Polishing things up, getting it into pitch meetings, all that stuff, all that fun stuff.
Right,
it's a hassle, but it's.
Oh man, I could do. I feel like I think we gotta link up. We gotta collab because I think there's gonna be.
Can you do a Southern accent? I think I might have a character in mind for you. Can you hit me with your Southern?
Yeah, are we talking like Texan Southern, South Carolina aristocrat?
Can you do a sort of like Missouri action?
Ooh, Missouri. Yeah, give me 1 second. Give me a line. Give me a line. What's something I could do?
Can you give me? Let me look here. Let's see if we get on down here, you horn-swaggling engines.
And this is Missouri. What year Missouri? Is this like current day Missouri?
This is current day Missouri, yeah. But born and raised.
Okay,
Missouri.
Get on down here. What was it? Your corn swindling?
Your horn-swaggling engines.
Horn-swaggling engines. Horn-swaggling engines. And is there a backstory? Like, am I on the edge? Was I sort of, am I coming from a rough neighborhood?
Yeah, you're kind of you're a lay of the land sort of Missouri man, and Boob and Tube have done this whole stunt. It's like this whole thing where they're like in red face and freaking out the locals, and for like a bit, like they're trying to like do a tax scheme sort of thing, and then you come out and you're like the line, you come up and you hit them with it.
Right. Okay. So get on out of here, you horn swaggling engines.
Yeah.
Get on out of here, corn. Okay. Get on out of here, corn. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 1 sec. I just gotta. I have to reset one real quick. I want to make sure I nail this. I want to make sure I embody your vision, mostly because I think it's your vision that's really gonna. You've got such a terrific idea. I want to make sure that I kind of fulfill that. Okay. Okay. Is this? Okay. Get on.
You got it.
Get on out of here, you.
No, you got it, man.
Horn swaggling engines. Okay.
Play with it.
Get on out of here, you corn swaggling engines.
Okay.
How was that? Seriously, you could be honest. I can take notes really well. How was that?
I feel like you didn't have to go so gruff. Like, I feel like that was a little
okay.
Like out of your realm of like, because like people have a certain look, have a certain type.
Right.
So I feel like you don't have to do that with your voice.
100%.
Do it with your
100%.
Like you can really embody this character as in your own way. I feel like you were trying to go a little too much out there, but I like it.
Okay.
And I think you take direction well.
Let's just do another one. Let's do another one. How about?
All right. Do you mind if I film this?
Yeah, film it up. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put a little spin on it, and you just tell me what you think. All right? I'm going to take us in a different direction.
Play with it, dude.
Okay, I'm going to play with it. Ready?
Play-Doh. Play with it.
3, 2, 1. Get on out of here, what is it? Get on out of here, you horn swaggling engines.
Horn swaggling. You started off strong. That was really
Get
strong.
on out of here, you horn swaggling engines.
Okay. That's crazy because you just gave me like a whole other idea for the scene.
Get on out of here, you horn swaggling engines.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. You have planted a seed, my friend. Wow, this is like divine intervention right here, because I was actually like kind of struggling with the scene.
Right.
Like I didn't have anybody. Like
One second. I said this was supposed to be soy, not oat. I know everybody's into oat. This is supposed to be soy. It's soy right now. I need soy. Go do it again. I'm not doing oat. I'm not doing this with you. Can somebody else make the? Oh, I'm sorry. Can somebody else make this drink?
Hold on. Hey, Leslie. Get the soy boy his damn soy right this fucking second.
It's time. Well, listen, this was a really beautiful call, but I have to play jazz right now. Dee Dee, thank you so much for participating and for playing along. I think you did a terrific job, by the way.
Thanks, Leslie. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Blessings to you, Dee Dee. We'll be looking out for your Boob and Shoob does the... What was it again?
That's a real script I have written.
I believe you. That felt real.
Yeah.
Well, namaste to you, brother. It was great to speak to you. I hope to speak to you, hopefully not too far from now.
Same here. Namaste, Leslie.
Namaste, brother. Great to speak to Dee Dee. Wow. Guys, as we close out tonight and we get to close with a little jazz, yeah, perfect. Guys, before I even get too far into the jazz, I want you to know that this is a beautiful exploration. Everybody really brought their A game, and I could feel that. We'll be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Tuesday at 8 p.m. with a brand new exploration. And God damn it, I'm going to even set this up already. We're going to take this energy of warmth and clarity. I'm going to play you out. Take us goddamn over to Abba Box, who Larry was talking shit about being going to be more fun or something stupid like that. That was embarrassing on his part, but love Abba. Blessings to you. Namaste, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday night. Blessings to you. Namaste, YouTube.